I'm caps lock different. It's facts, not fiction. Said I black out for real, then the track gone missing. If it's cap, I'm dipping. We ain't talking about a move, then it's flatline finish. When I spaz, I'm grinning. Put a peel off in the Sadies and I pass by spinning. It's perks with this life, but I don't have my skinach. Took a quick trip and now I'm back home winning. And I see they eyes pop like I snack on spinach. Pull up to the spot, she tryna grab my digits. I'm already 8 shots, a Henny past my limit. Here you go. Hazards with a dash full of tickets. I'ma act like I don't see them. I got bad eye vision. Y'all can't pass my scrimmage. While y'all tripping, it's Aruba. I realized I had to go and flip.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 152 of Psychotic and Iconic. Paul's here along with my co-host Nick Theories and Philly Phil. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in to the live stream tonight. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and share it. Thank you to everybody that likes, follows, and subscribes to all of our platforms.
We appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Back, baby. We back.
We
Finally.
are back, yo. What's up, man?
I'm ready to go.
I know, man.
A week off feels like it's a long time. I do want to let the audience know, though, after this episode, we'll be off for 2 weeks due to scheduling and vacations and stuff like that. But when we return, we'll be back to Tuesdays and Thursdays live at 8 p.m. I think it's Tuesday, May 9th is when we come back, right?
Tuesday, May 9th, we will be back.
And then Thursday, May 11th and moving forward.
Yep.
As long as we got shit to talk about.
Oh, yeah. No, we're going to have a lot to talk about.
All right, let's go right into it with the NFL because we had some big news yesterday. So Jalen Hurts signs a 5-year contract, $255 million, $179 guaranteed, and he gets the first no trade clause in Eagles history. What you think about it?
I love it. He deserves it. He took the Eagles to the bowl. He proved himself. He improved in every facet of the game. Like, what else do you want from him? You got to lock the guy up now because look at the market. Because if he goes back to the bowl, he's going to want $300 million.
He goes back to the bowl.
So now, like, teams are strategizing to pay the quarterbacks early.
Except the Ravens.
Well, that's because we'll get to that. But what I'm saying is teams are strategizing now to pay the quarterback a lot more earlier because the market is always increasing. So if you can lock a guy up and get a steal, especially with the cap hit numbers the next 4 years, it's ridiculous. Can we talk about it? It's what is it?
So his cap hit this year.
I got it. It's $6 million.
Yep.
This year. 2024, it's $13.5 million. 2025, it's $21.7 million.
21.
Now, can you do something for me? 2026 is $31.7 million. That is a steal. Like, that's a small cap hit for a quarterback of that magnitude. And when in 4 years, that's going to be a bargain because the salary cap is always always increasing. So it's like that deal is a steal. What do you think?
It's unbelievable. It's team friendly. And that's exactly what I thought Jalen Hurts would do because he's smart enough to know that if you're top 5 in salary cap, you're probably not making the playoffs. Your team is strapped. You can't fill out the rest of the roster. And comparatively speaking to those numbers, next year Daniel Jones has a cap hit of $21 million. In 2024, it's $45 million. In 2025, it's $39.5 million. And in 2026, it's $56.5 million. Like for Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones stinks. I'm so tired of hearing about this. Everybody's acting like I guarantee you the Giants take a step back this year.
I don't disagree with that.
Because my thing is yes, they had a new head coach and he's competent. And I know that. And why everybody's getting on this Daniel Jones hype train, we need to chill out.
Well,
there is a hype train for a guy that threw 15 touchdowns in a season.
Well, they just acquired Darren Waller.
I know.
That matters.
I know it does. But he's going to play 4 games.
That's where I'm like, okay, I got you.
So, and
yeah, I agree with that.
They need offensive line help. And here's the thing. You're not going to be able to build a team with that cap hit. You're just not going to be able to do it. You can't build a team when your quarterback is that much of your cap. And the issue is he's not talented enough to carry a roster. Mm-hmm. He would have already done it.
So if Jalen Hurts got that money, you don't think Lamar Jackson could get that from the Ravens?
I think Lamar Jackson could get the same contract. So
what's taking so long?
At this point, it looks like it's Lamar with the being hung up on getting more guaranteed than Deshaun Watson. And it's not going to happen. And here's the thing with Herbert and Burrow, they'll probably get, I mean,
Burrow's getting $500 million.
And deservedly so.
No. Hear me one more time, bro. Joe Burrow is getting $500 million.
You think?
Absolutely. Look at Patrick Mahomes' deal. He got
stretched it out.
He got 10. Whoa.
I bet.
He got 10 years for $500 million, right? You're telling me Joe Burrow? Yeah, for real, right? Like, he's talking about stretching people out, bro.
So I apologize, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, but you got Joe Burrow, right? He's accomplished shit, though, bro. Like, he hasn't had the Patty Mahomes deal yet, but he's accomplished a lot of shit. Like, he went to the Super Bowl. Cincinnati hasn't had a franchise quarterback since Carson Palmer, and he didn't do shit either. But at least Joey B took him to the bowl, right? After being a pretty dismantled franchise, I would say, the last 15 years.
Turned the whole franchise around.
Or whatever, 10 years.
I mean, they've been horrible.
They've been horrible.
They had a few good years with Andy Dalton.
Since Chad Johnson and TJ Who's Your Mama.
Yeah.
That's it. That
TJ,
was the last
he was
time.
good.
He was all right. And Rudy Johnson.
But for Lamar, apparently now, was it Rap Sheet that said that that they offered him 175 guaranteed, but up to 200, but there was like an injury clause and something else in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, all right, if you're getting 175, again, that was what I said before. I said, if he does 3 years for 160 or 150, I'm sorry, wait, no. I said 3 years, 160, because that would put the money up. Like, don't give him 3 years, 130. But my thing is, though, is when you look at it, it's like, okay, he does deserve more. But by the same token, you're looking at it, it's like, all right, bro, nobody's getting that Deshaun Watson contract. The only team that did it is a garbage franchise.
Does Lamar Jackson get paid more than Hurts? And if so, what's your case?
No. I think he should be paid around the same as Hurts. The difference, like, Hurts has been to a Super Bowl. Lamar's been to an MVP. He was finished. Now, Hurts could have been the MVP. That he should have been the MVP.
What weighs more?
The Super Bowl appearance.
Okay.
For sure. But again, Hurts also had competent skill players around him. And that is where I will defend Lamar Jackson till I'm blue in the face. He never had a legit squad. He really didn't. He never had like a skill player that could go get it. His leading receiver last year was DeMarcus Robinson.
Okay.
He had 1,000-yard receiver in his career, and it was 2020. I think it was Hollywood Brown. So it's like, and Hollywood Brown's a 2.
He's got an all-pro tight end.
He made him.
Stop.
How do you say no?
You telling me Mark Andrews is not him?
I think Mark Andrews is good, but
regardless of without Lamar Jackson.
But if Mark Andrews is getting all those numbers and putting up all those stats, the guy that's passing him the ball needs to get some credit. Like Travis Kelce, yeah, he's putting up all those stats. Why? He has one of the greatest quarterbacks. Gronk, Aaron Hernandez. I mean, that's just it is what it is.
Yeah, but they're skilled enough to where if you put them in the right spot, they would be fine. Like, if you're telling me,
I understand that, but I'm saying it from terms of I'm being told that Lamar can't throw.
You're telling me you don't put Mark Andrews on 31 NFL teams, he won't be successful?
Mm-mm. I didn't say that. You gotta listen to me. Don't just hear me. So my thing is that I'm saying Lamar Jackson is a good passer. That's how Mark Andrews is getting those stats. I guarantee you that Mark Andrews wouldn't have those stats with Daniel Jones.
If he's such a good passer, how come he hasn't put up 3,000 yards since 2018?
He was injured the last 2 years.
Okay.
And other than that, he has bum skill players.
Yeah, but there's got to be a point in time where you haven't thrown over 3,000 yards in a pass-happy league. And, well, I mean, like, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
bro?
what are we? Because Daniel Jones just got that, and Daniel Jones threw for 15 touchdowns in 3 years. That's his average. He averages 15 touchdowns a year.
I get that, and I disagree with the contract. I wouldn't pay Daniel Jones that.
But he got paid.
I didn't side with the Giants when I was like, oh my god, yeah, like that was a great deal. Like, I didn't think that was a great deal. I think they got
hosed.
Yeah, because he's not worth 106. He's not worth $160 million in 4 years.
He's not worth 160,000.
You're giving your keys to the franchise for 4 years. Like, that's crazy to me. That's like being a freshman to graduate in high school.
Daniel Jones
that's that long, bro. Like, you're gonna have Daniel Jones for that long?
Daniel Jones played in
what did you see in Daniel Jones for you to have him in that long of a span? I don't understand it, but whatever. It's cool. Get your money.
He played in 19 games last year and threw 15 touchdowns.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That's what I'm saying. So the Giants, they're a pathetic organization. The Giants are taking a step back next year. They're not making the playoffs. Dallas got better. You don't know with the Commanders. I mean, they just need a quarterback, but they always hang around that 7-8 win mark.
This might sound crazy, but what if the Ravens their organization is just different? Like, their business model is different, right?
Yeah.
Like, what if they have a different belief than these other franchises? Like, what if the Ravens had Daniel Jones? They would have let him walk, right? Because if you can't pay Lamar Jackson that, you're not going to pay Daniel Jones that. Am I correct? If Daniel Jones was a Raven, do the Ravens pay Daniel Jones?
Maybe they offer him that 3-year, $133 million bullshit.
See, I disagree. I actually think they let him walk. Or they franchise him.
Oh, yeah, probably franchise him. I would probably say they franchise him.
Absolutely. They're not going to
because he stinks,
get anything.
Like Daniel Jones stinks.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if they don't believe in the $40 million quarterback, what makes them believe that Lamar Jackson's worth that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where I'm like, all right, dude.
But here's the thing. At this point, though, I'm putting more of it on Lamar.
Why?
Because if you're that, like, if they did offer him 175 guaranteed and up to 200 with the injury clause, he should take that. He absolutely should take that.
The 200 million guaranteed?
Hell yeah, dude. That I said when we were talking about it, I said I don't think the issue was it appears that I was wrong, but I never thought that the issue was the Deshaun Watson contract. I said if he was going to get a deal, it needed to be more than Kyler and Russ. Kyler stinks. And Russ was horrible last year. Now, he got paid beforehand. But either way, he was trash last year. And Kyler got that deal. I know he got it 2 years early. I'm not worried about that. He still got it. It doesn't matter when you get it. It's if you get it. So when he gets paid, he needs to be more than both of them. Jalen Hurts is. You have to be, dude. You have to, because that's what you can compare to. Kyler Murray stinks. Russell Wilson, I believe it's over for him. I don't believe last year was a blip. I believe that Russell Wilson is actually washed. He doesn't have his athleticism. He doesn't have his legs anymore, and he doesn't want to use his legs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Wilson's not a sit-in-the-pocket passer and pick you apart. That's not what made Russell Wilson great when he was in Seattle.
Right. I totally agree.
So for me, with Lamar Jackson, you see the Hurts contract now. That's right in your wheelhouse. That's where he should be willing to budge.
But the argument's going to be, well, I played in the league for 5 years. This guy played in 2 full seasons.
He's accomplished more. Unfortunately, he has. I'm not unfortunately, fortunately for Jalen Hurts, but he's accomplished more than Lamar right now. Now, I get it. He's had better team around him, but that's the organization's fault.
So you can't use that as an argument then.
What?
Oh, he had a better team around him. Like, you can't just say, oh, well, he didn't have anybody.
Who?
Like, that's not fair. Because now you're saying he accomplished more, unfortunately for Lamar.
Yeah.
But Jalen Hurts had a better team. So why is that in the conversation? That wouldn't matter then.
But if I'm Lamar,
because
and
that offsets to me.
No, because if you put Jalen Hurts on the Ravens, they're not doing shit. They'll be good.
I don't believe it.
No, I'm not saying doing shit. They're not a Super Bowl contender.
Why not?
Dude.
Why not? The Eagles are they're Super Bowl contenders with Jalen Hurts.
They absolutely are.
Yeah,
but if you take out A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and you put in DeMarcus Robinson and Devin Duvernay, you got serious problems, bro. Come on, you know this.
But Jalen Hurts has improved with throwing the football.
Like, he has, absolutely.
I've seen throws where I was like, wow, bro, like that's impressive. Like even in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm not saying anything to that.
Dimes,
but
bro.
You know this too. Even though he's throwing dimes, lesser tier receivers on the balls that you have to go up and get, that's not happening for Lamar. That's not happening for him. And my thing is where is all the money?
So you don't think Jalen Hurts with Mark Andrews and Dallas Goedert, they wouldn't do some damage?
They would. They
would be amazing.
They wouldn't be a Super Bowl contender. If you switch Lamar Jackson, if you put Lamar Jackson on the Eagles and you put Jalen Hurts on the Ravens, I believe it's the same exact thing. The Ravens are good. They will get to the playoffs. They may win the division, but they don't have enough talent on the offensive side to put up points. If you put Lamar Jackson onto the Eagles, it's going to be the same thing. They're going to be the favorites in the NFC East. Okay. I mean, in the NFC.
So he got OBJ. So then now what?
Come on, bro. Stop it.
Why?
OBJ is washed.
He got 18 million.
He's
can't be that washed.
Getting OBJ is the equivalent to the Sixers getting James Harden. He's still good. He can do good things, but he's not what he was in his prime. He can do little things here and there and in spurts, but he is not a full season threat. James Harden had 5 points in the third quarter last night.
Look, bro, I agree with you. I'm just saying this is what the public thinks. The public thinks, oh my God, OBJ, like the Ravens got OBJ. All right. If you guys think he's OBJ, Lamar Jackson should have no trouble. And he should be able to throw over 3,000 yards easy. If
he's healthy, he will throw over that, bro. He had 2,900 yards and missed 5 games. That's why I told you, if you prorate it, he's well over that. He can't help that he got hurt. He's over that threshold. It's just you have to prorate it.
It's by like maybe 100 yards.
Beautiful. It's still over it, isn't it?
But when you're paying a quarterback $200 million guaranteed,
mm-hmm.
You got to be able to throw over 3,100
yards. No. Wait a minute. If he missed 5 games and he threw if he played in 11 games and had 2,900 yards, you need to add in another 5 games to call it just $150.
Yeah, but that's not what happened. He had 2,200.
All right, so he's around 300. So he's around 3,000.
Yeah,
Sorry, I thought he had
that's what
2,900.
Like the average would be like 3,100. I think we did this before.
Yeah.
And
So
I think it became
I just like for me with Lamar, he just better get it together because like if that deal is true at the 175 and he doesn't accept it, like bro, I don't know. I honestly don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're doing.
Are the Ravens inclined or intrigued by the draft by any means?
No.
Because here's what I'm going to say. If Lamar Jackson if what you're telling me, Lamar Jackson is the problem in this whole thing, right?
I don't know if he is, but
you're leaning towards that, right?
Yeah.
Just say it, right? Now, the Ravens, what if they say, fuck it, we'll trade him, we'll take our 2 number 1 picks, you got to pay him, I move up in the draft, I take my future quarterback, and I'm back, bro.
Well,
and then I got my rookie quarterback for 4 years. And if I hit on the pick, I'm great. I got OBJ, which they obviously believe in him. If they paid him $18 million.
Yeah.
They got Mark Andrews. J.K. Dobbins is coming back.
He'll be there for a game.
Well, we'll see. He's got a lot of upside. I will say that.
No, he does. I know
player.
that. But last year it was J.K. Dobbins for 2
injury.
games, and then we got Gus Edwards.
I know. It's injury after injury, especially with the Ravens backfield. They've always been like that.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe Ravens could be in play. I'm just saying. The draft is next week.
I know.
This deal with Lamar, this should be wrapped up by the weekend.
I know.
If we're keeping it a buck, this has to be done by the weekend because Jalen Hurts just got his money. So now Lamar's got to be like, where the fuck is my money?
Not for nothing, but after you look at the noise that's surrounding the Ravens and all these other teams, can you just look at the Eagles, dude? They have a ton of cap space with Jalen Hurts being locked up. AJ Brown is locked up. Goddard's locked up. They let Miles Sanders walk. I mean, they got Rashad Penny. I know he's probably going to get hurt too, but he's a solid back. Boston Scott's a solid back. They got both their corners signed.
Mm-hmm.
They're set. The Eagles are set, dude. And like I said, who better to lead a franchise than somebody like Jalen Hurts, dude? Like he's awesome.
Leadership.
He's
got leadership. That's what
he has.
Dave
all the
said,
shit
too.
that you can't teach a human being, and
Yes.
it's amazing. He handles the city. He handles the fans.
Yep.
He's just like, he's personable. He's awesome, dude. The Eagles are so lucky.
This is so true, Dave. Hurts beyond talent has a tremendous work ethic, and his teammates will go through fire for him. He's a real leader. Goffar, Beckham is washed.
He is.
Yeah.
He's 100%.
I just heard it in his voice, so like that made it even
Talking
funnier.
that shit?
Yeah, he's talking that shit.
All
I
right.
like that.
You got anything else on that, or you want to go over to the NBA?
No, I think. What's your prediction of Lamar's deal? When's it getting done?
I think it'll be wrapped up before the draft,
Okay.
and I think that he's going to sign the 175.
Okay. I think this thing is going into training camp. Yeah. Training camp.
My bad. I was drinking. All right. Let's go to the NBA. Philly, hit me.
Shit.
If you would be so kind.
It's theories, baby.
Told you stop smoking that shit. All right. So the Clippers stunned the Suns in game 1.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook goes 3 of 19,
Oh my God.
but he has 2 clutch free throws and blocks Devin Booker's shot. And then as Devin Booker turns around to cry to the ref, gets the ball thrown off of him.
So wait. We're gonna insult the man and then pat him on the back.
You have to, because
This
I
is
don't know what to really
crazy.
say of it.
This
No,
is
I
fucking
love the performance. I love it. I don't care if he was 3 of 19. You hit 2 big free throws. You made the game-winning play,
Come on.
and
man.
you out rebounded the Suns in the 4th quarter by yourself.
You can't look me in the face and say 3 for 19 with a straight face, dog.
3 for 19.
Yeah, you can't, bro. Come on, bro. You're 3 for 19. What is that? Ironically enough, I had his overs of 14 and a half, and he completely fucked me, bro. Pause.
You didn't even tell me that. He had 9.
I hit 3 out of 4 on my parlay,
Reg.
and Russell Westbrook was the guy.
He couldn't give you 14.
He couldn't get me 14, bro. He was 3 of 19.
See, you put the kibosh on him.
I did.
Come on. But anyway, no, I thought the performance, it was comical. Because I mean, again, he just was brick after
embarrassing?
brick. Yeah, it was typical, comical, and embarrassing. But my thing is he made the game-winning play. He hit 2 clutch free throws, as I said, and that's Russ, dude. It's all hustle. He out-rebounded the Suns in the fourth by himself. And I think the Suns, dude, are in trouble.
I know the sunset's coming. I told you this. The Clippers are really good, man. They're deep. Pauls.
Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard balling out of his head.
I know.
Yeah, like
The
dude,
problem with the Suns
it's a
have
bad
no
matchup,
bench.
it's a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup. And I said that when we were talking about it before that.
Yeah,
I said, I think I'd like the Clippers to win that series. I said, because I think it's all about matchups. And the Clippers are 9-10 guys deep. The Suns, they have no bench.
They don't. They're KD, Chris Paul.
And Chris Paul had 7 points.
And Booker dependent.
Yeah, I think he had 7 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Chris Paul has like those kind of games, they're not winning.
So my thing is with Russ, do you think that if
KD had a bad first quarter too? Sorry.
Yeah, but with KD has to get more.
But
aggressive.
he bounced back in the second quarter. He had 17 in the second quarter, and then in the third or the second half, he didn't really shoot as much. He didn't shoot. It was weird. He was kind of more passive in the fourth quarter, and I was kind of questioning, like, "Yo, KD's not hooping like this, or like, what's going on?"
He just gets odd. I don't want to say he gets odd like that, but he has to get more aggressive. Like DeAndre Ayton shouldn't be shooting more than you.
No.
And DeAndre Ayton got out rebounded by Chris Paul. Like, bro, you're 7 foot tall, dude. How are you getting out rebounded by little Chris Paul? Cliff Paul.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean, what do you think that the Suns are like actually in trouble? Do you think the Clippers could win the series?
Yeah, well, yeah, I definitely think they could.
Well, I thought you picked the Suns.
I did. I think the Suns are going to win still, but I definitely think the Clippers have a shot.
You had the Clippers. I mean, the Suns in what? 7?
6.
Suns in 6.
I think or 7, maybe.
We got to check that out.
I think
I forget
6.
though.
My bracket's over there. I just don't feel like walking.
Now, the other LA team, led by Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves, take a 1-0 lead over the Grizzlies tomorrow. They're gonna they play again, try and go up 2-0, because if they go up 2-0, it's over. It's actually over now because LeBron's like virtually unbeatable when he goes up 1-0.
Well, no, it's over now because John Morant got hurt.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What do you mean don't do that?
He's playing tomorrow.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that confirmed?
I think so.
No, I heard he wasn't playing.
I was reading that he was going to try and tough it out.
No.
He should, because I don't want to hear no excuses, because I know that's coming too. Oh, he beat that. They were 21-5 last year without Ja.
When? No. When?
They were 11-10 this year.
When?
This year.
Okay. What about last year?
21-5.
Doesn't matter, right?
It matters
Why?
because it showed that they could still win without him.
But that's last year. It's a different team.
It's okay.
Different hunger.
No.
Different vibe. Different everything.
hunger.
Different chemistry. Like that is a
Don't even sit
real
here
thing,
and tell
bro.
me that the Lakers were going to win because Ja got hurt. If Ja's out, that's crazy.
I mean, they're more of a favorite, obviously, if he's out. What?
I told you to bet on the Lakers to win the championship. I tried to tell you this.
Bro, it's the first fucking round, bro. You pump your brakes. You
We'll
better
see.
hope they win, bro.
Who? It's over. LeBron is 27-2 when he takes a 1-0 series lead.
It's not over
Virtually
yet.
unbeatable. It's over.
Dude, game 1 was pretty good. Towards the end, all right, come on. It was a close game and towards the end.
Games are won
They
in the final 2 minutes
I know,
of the quarter.
But they completely melt down as soon as Ja got hurt.
You know
That's
why?
a fact.
That was because Austin Reeves was killing them. Can we talk about Austin Reeves real fast?
Let's talk about it. He cold. He cold as shit, yo. He's nasty.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
I don't even know like actually what to make of it.
Screaming I'm him on the court with LeBron James, AD,
Ja.
and Ja.
And the defensive player of the year.
It's crazy, man.
That's what you need, though. That's
Yeah.
the confidence that you need. He's got all the
Swagger.
right makeup. I just can't believe, like, the best play for him to me was when he threw the behind the back pass to Rui Hachimura and he made the 3. Like that, just like he actually looks like he belongs out there. I don't know if it's funny because it's just like a white guy.
Yeah.
And the way he's acting, like screaming, I'm him and all that. But Austin Reeves is probably going to get $100 million in the offseason.
Does this Lakers team remind you of the 2011 Dallas Mavericks in a way?
Nope. Because the Dallas
An
Mavericks
Asian
didn't have
superstar?
no, because the Dallas Mavericks didn't have as much talent. They were Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, he was old. Jason Terry was old.
He's over the hill.
Yeah, he was old and all that. With AD's in his prime, but he plays like he's old. Although he played friggin' awesome on Sunday. Anthony, always disappointing.
Yeah, he did.
He was awesome. But that's what you need from him every night. When he plays like that, he's a top 5-10 player, hands down. It's just you don't know what you're going to get from him. So going back to Ja, do you think the series is over?
If he doesn't play, yes.
But if Ja does play?
Probably yes.
Dude,
Probably yes, because he's hurt, bro. Like, yeah, you tough it out, but when you hurt your hand, I mean, you need that in basketball, bro.
How long have I been saying this?
It's the most important thing in basketball. You use your hands the entire fucking time you're playing the sport.
I said this last year when he got hurt. What did I say? He's Derrick Rose 2.0. Unless he develops a jumper, from the outside, he's going to continuously get hurt and he's never going to live up to what he can be. Because when you are that small, dude, you can't go to the hole and try and dunk over 7-foot dudes. Your body can't withstand that. Your body cannot withstand that for years on end, 82 games in and 82.
You're going to blame that on that though?
1,000%.
Like I just call that a freak accident. I'm not going to say,
look,
his
I get
style got him hurt. I mean,
bro, he tried to dunk over Anthony Davis, dude. Anthony Davis is 7 foot tall. Ja's what, 6'2"?
So what? I've seen smaller guys trying to dunk on Anthony Davis too, and LeBron.
They tried it, yeah. But look, I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying you don't have to do that. But I'm saying Ja does that too much. Ja's whole game is floaters from in the paint. He's not shooting from the 3-point line, shooting the mid range. He doesn't do that.
He actually did that game, though. He was shooting.
Until he does it consistently and gets out there, and that's where most of his game is.
He's an overall player. He could do everything. He could shoot the three. Well, his percentages are bad, but he will shoot.
I understand that. But last year,
he didn't do that bad.
Last year, he missed the end of the Warriors series.
That game?
Why? Because he got hurt.
Well,
this year, he got hurt. We hold it against Lamar.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Understood.
And we do hold it against Anthony Davis, too.
Which,
by the way, fuck that guy, bro. I just don't like that guy.
Oh yeah, we actually
I don't like that guy. I think that shit is weird.
He can't feel his arm.
I just hate the behavior.
When he
bro.
went down, I started laughing. I'm like, all right, I just lost my money on the Lakers futures bet 3 minutes into the game.
Nah, that's whack. That was so corny. That was so corny.
He got a stinger.
I can't move my arm, and then all of a sudden he comes out and he's fucking balling.
His foot hurts.
Yeah, his foot hurts. It's just like Kyrie when he like almost broke his foot in the finals. He came back and he was like. He was better. He got better.
It was like Paul Pierce.
Yeah,
he got taken out on a wheelchair and came out.
So I hate that shit, dude. Like, I don't know.
Well, it looked like a stinger. I mean, I don't even know how he did it, though, to be honest.
It reminds me of, it's just an attention-seeking thing that just like, you don't have to do that. Like, you're Anthony Davis, bro.
Is this a theory?
Yes.
Is this like the Pat Mahomes theory?
Yes, bro. Because no, the Pat Mahomes theory was I'm 1,000 with my shit. Have you seen Pat Mahomes limping since?
Well, he actually said he's still not 100%. He's still working on it.
You haven't.
He's still working on it.
You haven't.
He's still working on it.
You haven't. You haven't seen him limp since. Go back and watch that episode.
Are you limp?
Hear my breakdown of that, and you tell me what you think. If you think I'm fucking crazy, then go fuck yourself. I don't know what you want me to say. I believe what I believe. So this is what I'm saying about Anthony Davis. That shit is weak as hell, bro. That was more of a tension thing.
I don't know if it was, though, because I don't think he was actually looking at the camera. I think the camera just caught him.
If they lose, you know what the story is going to be. Oh, Anthony Davis, man. Is he healthy, dude? Are the Lakers going to be in trouble? Oh, my God. It's like the biggest concern about the Lakers is Anthony Davis's health. How's his arm? He's now with his arm. It was his shoulder. Like, what's next? You know what I mean?
His
like,
labia.
I could see it all, bro. It's a fucking, dude, it's just, to me, I feel like it's a cop-out. I really do, bro. I'm one of them. I'm one of them guys.
I don't know. I was just scared because I feel like every time things are going smooth, he just something like a freak accident happened just like that. And when I saw and I read his lips and he said, I can't feel my arm. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I didn't even get a chance.
That's what I'm saying.
But not for nothing. I mean, well, no, he's their whole defensive focal point. So it would change a lot if he goes down. But the Lakers actually have some depth.
Oh, if Anthony Davis goes down, it's over.
Well, no, they still got King. Something funny?
They still got King is crazy.
They still got King. What's so funny about that? I'm keeping it real.
I don't believe that.
Sixers take a 2-0 lead last night. Joel had a 20-20. He's a monster. They double him the entire time.
Yeah, he had a bad game, though. Let's keep it real.
I know, but he's
the
still...
stat line looks great. But the first half, he was dog shit, bro.
Well, they're just throwing so many bodies at him as soon as he touches the ball.
He's got to find an open man quick.
However, Tyrese Maxey had 30 points.
He was amazing.
Tyrese Maxey. Do you think Tyrese Maxey is the second best player or the third best player?
I think he's the second best player.
Because here's the thing that I'm starting to like.
I'll tell you why, but go ahead.
All right. Do I think James Harden is actually washed? No, I don't. I don't think James Harden is the same that he was in H-Town. But with James Harden, I understand he's facilitating, but he can't just be a facilitator. He needs to score. Like I said, he hit that 3 last night. It was like midway through the third quarter, and it gave him 8 points. We were cracking up.
Yeah, I was laughing.
Because I'm like, yo, that 3 just hit, and he has 5 points. Because I thought it was 5. You're like, no, it's 8.
I was like, this guy's got 2 points. It's halftime. You were like, hey, yo. You were shocked.
Because I just can't believe that. Because if the Sixers want to get by Boston and make a title run, James Harden has to be their second best player.
Yeah.
He has to be. He can't just be there and be a facilitator because he can still score.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. So what do you think about Tyrese Maxey?
Well, what I saw in that game yesterday is when the Sixers needed a bucket with Embiid off the floor and Maxey was on the floor along with James Harden, where was the ball going?
Tyrese Maxey.
Yep. So I believe the Sixers believe that too. I think deep down they believe he is our second best player. You're not giving him the ball if you don't believe that with James Harden on the floor. You're not. It's just not.
My thing is like, I don't understand it with Harden because there are like he can still shoot.
What do you mean?
He did. He can't blow by anybody, and he gets no foul calls. He gets no. And
I noticed that too.
That comes from what happened moving forward, where they changed the rule, and I said that certain players, Trae Young, James.
Well,
Harden,
that's in the act of shooting, on the 3-point line. But if you talk about like driving to the lane,
I feel like that those guys, the guys that use those shot attempts to get those fouls, they are like being punished, kind of.
Yeah.
Because James Harden really gets no foul calls, and he doesn't have the step anymore to blow past the defender. He just can't do it.
Well, dude, they call everything a foul in the NBA. So if they're not calling it, it's not a foul, more or less. They call everything a foul.
I mean, I know, but I just feel like James Harden really doesn't even shoot. I never see James Harden at the free throw line anymore. Never.
He doesn't get the calls because when he drives the lane, he's just getting the shit swatted.
Did he go to the free throw line last night? I actually don't know.
I think so.
I honestly don't know. I have to look at that.
I don't know. I'm going to say no because of his point total.
That's what I mean.
Unless he scored the 2 points. I know. He got a layup on his first 2 points.
Yeah, I don't even.
After that,
honestly don't remember.
I don't think he actually went to the line.
That's what I'm trying to think. I have to look at that.
Unless we left with what 50 seconds left, and maybe he shot 2 of them. I don't know.
I don't think so. But even so, at 50 seconds, that doesn't matter. I'm just saying he just doesn't get those calls anymore, and he's not fast enough to blow by somebody. But unless he is your second best player, I don't think that they can do what I expect them to do.
No, but one player I have my eye on the opposing team.
Go off, because he's really good.
Cam Johnson, bro. We were watching the game. We were at the game, and I said, yo, pals, this guy, Cam Johnson, bro, he is fucking for real. Like, he's really good. And the dude, the game started, bro, he was making every fucking shot. I think he didn't miss until like maybe later in the second quarter. Dude, he was on fire. He had 22 at the half. That's amazing.
It's weird though, because they both him and Mikal Bridges came from the Suns and decided to blow up. Because Mikal Bridges is awesome too.
Yeah.
Like the Nets won that trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
They absolutely won that trade. It's wild to say.
Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, like those two pieces are fucking good enough.
And the Suns kind of got buried because Chris Paul is washed up.
They'll get you to the playoffs.
Yeah. And the thing is, dude, with Chris Paul is actually washed.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what's crazy is that
he turned 38 last year, and he fell after that Dallas series, midway through that Dallas series, he fell off a cliff, and he never came back. Probably because he went vegan, but he never came back. He actually is washed up. It's sad to see, dude.
Oh wow, you're right. So James Harden didn't attempt the free throw last night.
I knew it. Wow. I knew it, dude. That's what I was saying. I didn't even remember him going to the hole.
But you're right. When I look at this Brooklyn Nets team, though, they got a good squad. But you were telling me last night they're a KD away. And that hit me because I'm like, wow, if they really did have a superstar with Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson,
even Dinwiddie off the bench,
Royce O'Neal, Dinwiddie, like they have good pieces. Claxton, like they have good pieces.
I'm just thinking here right here. I'm just thinking of this right now. Do you know who they could target next year?
Trae Young?
No. Somebody even bigger. Fuck Trae Young.
Oh, you can't say that. He's really good.
Tell me why the Nets right now couldn't put a package together to get Damian Lillard?
Well, who would you give up? Because I'm not giving up. I'm not thinking of that.
I didn't even think of that. Damn, I thought I was on to something for a minute.
Oh.
I thought I was on to something.
I thought
forgot
Trae
about
was
that.
a free agent, and I was like, oh well.
Well, Trae, no, they were just saying that he could be traded. But Trae, you can get, and he would be a lot cheaper than Damian Lillard. Obviously, I'm pissed because Damian Lillard. If you put Damian Lillard on the Nets,
they would be good.
I'm gonna say they're a top 3 team in the East.
I'll say top 4.
Even so top 4, but they would be awesome.
They would have because
you have 3 legit scorers, and then Dinwiddie off the bench is perfect. He did it for Dallas. He did it for Dallas.
Yeah, they're really good, dude. But yeah,
do you think the Sixers can? Do you think Like, do you think the Sixers are done in the second round again for the third straight year? Or do you think that they can beat Boston?
Well, look, I'll tell you what. Tobias Harris, he's been playing his ass off.
I'm glad you mentioned him, dude.
He's been
back-to-back 20
amazing,
pointers.
bro. Yeah. He had, what do you have?
Had 20 last night, right?
Tobias had 20 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He's +9 on the floor, played 32 minutes, 8 of 14 shooting. That's amazing, bro. Like he actually performed really well. Like he's been great this playoffs. So do I think they're going to be a second round exit? Yeah, I picked him in my bracket to lose to Boston because if James Harden plays like that, it's over. They're not beating Boston, bro.
Well, however, we could get the winner of the Cavs Knicks. By the way, Cavs are up 20.
Cavs are up 20. Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking at the score right now.
But yeah, no, I think the Sixers.
Darius Garland
to go to the finals, obviously, but like I don't know, man.
Fuck, man, I was gonna bet him to have 35+ points tonight. And I didn't do. I took Trae Young. I'm so pissed to have 30. Trae Young has 16. Darius Garland has 26 at halftime.
Oh,
I was gonna take Darius Garland to have 35 for no reason.
Tell your bet. That's amazing. That was dope.
No, wait, what bet?
The one that you sent me earlier. Stay tuned. Yeah, this is a dope ass bet.
It's not gonna hit.
It's not going to hit, but who cares? Just say it because it's fucking amazing. You can inspire some people in the world.
I took Kevin Durant to have 40, Kawhi Leonard to have 35, Westbrook to have 25, Trae to have 30, Jason Tatum to have 3+ made threes, and Jalen Brunson to score 30. $10 pays 40,000.
That's fucking crazy.
But here's the thing:
So
Jason Tatum has 4 threes. Jalen Brunson has 12 at halftime.
Okay.
So that could still work. Yep. Trae Young has 16 going into the fourth. So unless Trae Young snaps, I'm out.
You're out.
But if Trae Young could get 14 points, he could blow up and hit a couple threes, I'm right in there.
Yo, the Westbrook one, I didn't even notice that earlier.
Westbrook.
You had Westbrook to score 25.
He's definitely going to have that tonight.
You think so?
He went 3 for 19. It is in human nature for him to come back and try and right the shit.
But we've seen him slump before.
He is. So
yeah. What I'm saying is, it could be more of a mental thing.
But do you see how he finished that game? That gave him confidence in himself. I know because the 3 of 19 doesn't matter.
The defensive play that he made.
The defensive play, because it was all hustle, will, and grit.
Right.
That's what you need. That can inspire players to play better. You feel better about yourself.
When your offensive game's not there, you contributed to the team somewhere else.
You had a poor shooting night. And the clutchest moment of the game, you went up to the free throw line in front of all those fans, and you shoot 66% from the line.
Yeah.
This season from the free throw line, and you step up and make 2 big free throws, and then make the game-winning play. Yeah, I like Russell Westbrook to score tonight. I really hope he. I hope. Well, right now I'm just focused on Trae Young. I hope I get there, but we'll
513 subs, boys. Appreciate that, Gaffar. I know we're climbing up here, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your hoes. Oh man, it's theories, baby.
All right.
We were potting.
Kings take a 2-0 lead over the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Wild. Draymond Green.
This is wild.
Gets his leg grabbed by Sabonis, stomps on his chest. What do you think about the series? Because I'm shocked, dude.
I'm not shocked, and I'll tell you why. I picked the Warriors to go to the finals. I picked the Bucks to go to the finals. None of those teams have won a playoff game. We are a week later in our pools.
You're so amazing.
And none of my teams that I had in the finals have won a fucking game. That is amazing, by the way. So I think, yeah, for real, that's my bracket. It's absolute poop. So don't listen to whatever I put out earlier. Anyway, the Warriors, they're in trouble, bro. Like the Kings they look like the younger Warriors team. It's a taste of their own medicine. They just keep hitting threes after threes, just like the Warriors used to do.
Bail themselves out with
and
threes.
They're way more athletic than the Warriors are today. They're a lot more older, and the Kings are a lot younger, and they're fresh, bro. They're hungry. You could tell, dude. Like
the Warriors
they're playing elite basketball. Domantas Sabonis. Shout out to him.
He's a beast.
Yo, he's taking a beating down there. Pause. But my man he's performing. He's been a big difference.
The Kings are making the Warriors look old because they're just blowing by them.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's nothing that they can do.
Yeah.
I've never even seen that. I mean, so I had the Warriors winning. I think I put in 7.
I had Warriors in 7.
Or maybe I said Warriors in 6, which that's not going to happen because the Kings aren't getting swept 4 straight. But I mean, obviously, it's a must-win for them. I think. Do they play tomorrow or Thursday? I think they play Thursday because it's a travel.
Thursday.
They have to travel.
Yes.
It's a must-win for the Warriors. Obviously, if they go down 3-0, the dynasty's over. Well, I think the dynasty's over if they lose this series regardless, because Draymond Green has a player option, and I don't think he's going to opt in because I think he's going to LA. But that'll be a theory for a different day.
If they go down 3-0, is that it for them? Because like, I'm telling you, bro, this team is just one of the teams like I can never count out.
Oh no, even if they go down 3-0,
yeah,
I'll still believe that they could come back and win.
Yeah,
I will never.
Like, there'll be like a little bit of percentage in my mind. It's like, okay, yeah, this is possible.
Not even for me. It's just going to be like they're really going to do this, and I'm going to have to listen to this bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's going to screw them for the next round when they play the Lakers because they're going to go through a hard-fought series where they just got ran up and down that floor. And then you have to deal with LeBron and AD. They don't have anybody that could deal with AD. They have nobody. And who's going to deal with whatchamacallit? White Kobe.
See, I feel like the Warriors would win that series.
Against who?
Lakers.
The Warriors would scare me.
Yeah.
If the Lakers play the Kings, the Lakers can bust them up. But they can't do that to the Warriors. That would be a 7-game series with the Warriors.
You think they could bust up the Kings?
I do, because the Kings had the worst defense in the NBA. Ooh. And if there's one thing LeBron James can do, he can win with his mind. And the Kings don't have anybody that could stop AD.
Yeah, and I also think that the Lakers would take advantage of the Warriors' turnovers too. I mean, they're like one of the most turnover team in the league.
I know.
Like the
Warriors have always been
their bottom three, top three or whatever.
What Steph Curry's dealing with right now, he's not used to, because Steph Curry always has a loaded squad around him. Jordan Poole, I said this last night when we were talking about it. He's streaky. You get Jordan Poole that could go 6 for 7 from the 3, and then he gets someone he's 1 for 8. Jordan Poole is so hot and cold. Draymond Green, he just kind of gets you 12 assists, which is good, but he scores 4 points. And then it's all his antics with him screaming all over the floor. Steph Curry played 41 minutes last night.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's most he ever played in a playoff game. That's crazy. Or not maybe the most, probably because of like overtime.
Yeah.
But he hasn't played that in a long time because he don't play high minutes. The Warriors never get to play high minutes.
Who's impressed you the most in this series?
The Kings, dude. Just because I knew the Kings were good.
Just like a player, just name a player that's like really stood out to you. We're like, wow, like they really stepped up. They're living in the moment.
Malik Monk.
Okay.
Malik Monk has been, he's been amazing, dude. He was a lottery pick.
I like that.
He was a lottery pick with the Hornets, and the Hornets stink. He went to the Lakers. He played with LeBron. LeBron hyped him up, got all his confidence in there. And then you see him last night, just like putting his arms up, smiling.
Yeah.
Pulling the 3 whenever he wants. And it's just, he's a baller, dude. Malik Monk is awesome. He earned that contract and he's living up to it.
That's a great choice. But I'm going to go with De'Aaron Fox. I feel like he's been a rising star in his league.
Clutch player of the year.
Yeah, right. He's been a rising star. He's finally getting his moment. And obviously there's bright lights on him. He's playing against the Warriors.
And he's guarding Steph.
A dynasty, right? The reigning champs. Like, there's a lot of eyes on this series. So I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for him to be put on the map, like even more than he deserves. Because like honestly, like he hasn't, like he's a star to the Kings. But like he could be more than that.
I think De'Aaron Fox is teetering on becoming a superstar.
That's what I'm saying.
He's always been good. It's just he was been buried in Sacramento.
The eyes are on him now.
Yes.
Like he's like
pressure, like, expectations.
Yeah. So like he scored what? He's averaging 31. I mean, he's putting up the fight, dude. He's 3-point percentage last night was awful. He shot 20% from 3, but the game before that he shot 50%. But he still had 24. Still had 5 and 9 assists and 4 steals. Like he's still contributing to the team,
and he's guarding
without, like the high percentage of threes. That's okay. He's still contributing.
Do you think Draymond's going to get suspended? Did you see the play?
Yeah, I saw the play. And what do I think of it? I think
DeMontis was the instigator.
I think Draymond did it on purpose, though.
100%.
Like
it was more like one of them, like, yo, get the fuck off me.
He said like his leg couldn't go that far to like get out of the way. But like when you watch it, like Draymond's known to do shit like that.
Yeah.
He goes the extra mile. Like that's just that's just the kind of player he is.
And he needs that for his game.
For his psyche. It works for him. Like whatever gets him fired up is what makes him play better. And then the team kind of like, revolves around him. Yeah. They feed off that energy. But overall, dude, like I definitely think that he did it on purpose. Domantas Sabonis, like he was saying he held his leg.
He did
from falling and hitting the the hardwood floor hard because he's a big dude, bro. So he's trying to hold on for dear life without smacking his head. So that's what I saw. I'm not defending it because I think he's wrong. You know what I mean? Because you can hurt him. What if he grabbed his ankle and twisted it and broke his foot?
Draymond Green said he was getting X-rays on his ankle because his ankle was sore from the grab.
Oh yeah,
master troll job.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So that's what I'm saying. But like, I probably would have did the same shit, bro. I would have stomped your ass too.
100%. Shaq said this. Shaq said that too. I would have did the same thing.
Stopping your bitch.
That's what I'm saying. You're looking at him like, yo, get off me.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that was. It's just like it sucks. I hope they don't suspend him. But afterwards, like he was yelling at the crowd and stuff. Dude, they suspended him when he kicked LeBron in the balls in a finals game.
Look, man, if you're gonna suspend somebody for that, bro, like you've never played a competitive sport. If somebody's grabbing your ankle, bro, and you're down, you're down 1-0, right? In the series, somebody's going down and grabbing your ankle, right? And they're picking your leg up, and then they're dogging you.
Yeah,
okay. I was waiting for that.
Somebody's doing that to you, and you're concerned about injury. Obviously, like just freak accidents happen. They do. They just fucking do.
Okay.
Somebody's doing that to you. What the fuck are you gonna do? Get the fuck off me, bro.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know that, bro. But it's a bad look.
Absolutely, it's a bad look. It looks poor.
Yeah,
but it's the competitive.
It's the heat of the moment.
It's the heat of the moment.
I don't think he should get suspended, but it's just Draymond Green. That's the way he plays, and he gets away with a lot of shit because of it. Because they're just like, oh, that's Draymond.
Rodman wannabe. That's a great comparison.
Who just said that? Because that is so real.
That's Papa Broads.
Papa Broads.
Shout out Papa Broads. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Love you.
He's basking in it.
He is. He's basking in it.
But no, that's a perfect comparison. He's a wannabe Dennis Rodman.
He is.
That's amazing. All right, last one before we get out of here. Knicks take a 1-0 lead over the Cavs. I didn't see that coming. I don't think you saw that coming either. What do you think about that? Because right now the Cavs are currently up by...
I had the Cavs in 7 anyway.
I think I had the Cavs in 6.
I had the Cavs in 7.
They're up by 20 at halftime right now.
I'm not shocked by it.
Yo, Trae Young's got 20 points. I need 10 points in 7 minutes.
I think you could do it. Yeah, I'm not shocked by the Knicks winning game 1. I'm not. I told you about them. I think they're a scary little team. They are, dude. They got good pieces. Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson is a beast. RJ Barrett, Quentin Grimes, he could shoot. Obi Toppin.
They're scrappy.
He could play. Yeah.
They're scrappy.
Quickly. I mean, like, dude, they have a pretty good roster.
Who did you pick? You picked the Cavs in 7?
Cavs in 7.
I'm pretty sure I had the Cavs in 6. I was shocked that the Knicks won because I think the Cavs have just a lot more talent. Donovan Mitchell's the best player in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Garland, I think, is like I think Darius Garland's really good. I think he can be a star.
Actually, real quick, Phil, can you go grab our brackets real quick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, I would like to.
It's right on the table. Yeah, I want to remember what I had. I think I had the Cavs in 7 because I thought this series was going to be like a tough battle.
I just texted my brother.
I'm dead serious.
I need Trae Young to get 10 more points. He goes, I'm watching you right now.
I'm watching you right now. Shout out, Rob.
This is mine.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, I had the Cavs in 7.
I had the Cavs in 6. Yeah. And then what did you have in the Clippers and Suns? I had the Clippers in 7.
I had the Warriors in 6 against the Kings.
I had the Warriors in 7.
I am in trouble. And what do I have?
The Clippers and Suns one.
I had Suns in 6.
And I had the Nuggets in 5 over the Thunder, but they're gonna smoke the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I have the Nuggets in 6 against the Pelicans, and that didn't happen.
You got anything more to add on the Knicks and Cavaliers outside of? I hope that series isn't going to be just like blowout.
I don't, bro. I think this blowout right now that's happening is actually it's actually bad for the Cavs because I think the Knicks are going to come back home and they're going to get a win. I think the Knicks are going to be up 2-1.
Really?
Yeah. Then I think the Cavs are going to win game 4, and then they're going to win game 5. Then the Knicks are going to win game 6, and then it's going to go back to Cleveland, and it's going to be a wrap.
I like it.
That's how I think.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to episode 152. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Nick, take it away.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate all the love, support, and the comments. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on YouTube. We are also available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Megaphone, Stitcher,
and all that other shit.
Also, follow us on all of our social platforms as you do not want to miss our daily content on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. And we will see you guys on May 9th at P&I, baby. We'll miss you guys. Love.